皆さん、こんにちは。Hello everyone.
Welcome to the Japanese writing system and introductions to hiragana and katakana.
Thank you for joining us today. Even if this is your first time learning Japanese, you probably already know many Japanese words. Yuriko?
There's manga, karaoke, karate, dojo, and Pokemon. And at the same time, many English words have been adopted and are used by Japanese. Almost all IT-related words, such as internet and computer, food-related items, such as fork and spoon, and most of the sports names are spoken as English words.
Yet, out of 127 million people who speak English across the world, only 1 million non-native people can speak Japanese fluently. It's considered as one of the most challenging languages for native English speakers. Why? That's because the language systems such as word order, verb conjugation, use of particles, the omission of parts of speech are so different. However, knowing what makes it hard specifically for English speakers may help as you explore the language. Yuriko, Kimi, can you show us some examples?
Of course, Rina. Between English and Japanese, the sentence structures are totally different, almost the opposite. The sentence, Mike goes to school, would be written as マイクは学校へ行きます。For example, the order S, V, O would be subject, verb, and object S, O, V in Japanese. Let's look at it word by word. Mike, goes, 行きます to, へ and school, 学校. As you can see, the verb 行きます is placed after the object, which is 学校へ to school in this sentence. Also, the hiragana へ is placed after 学校. The particle へ is read as え and works just like the preposition to in English.
Right, there are many single syllable particles like this in Japanese. Some work just like prepositions in English, and some work to define which part of the topic or the object of the sentence, like wa in this sentence. The system of the verb conjugation is different as well. Each verb has a dictionary form that conjugates into different forms and tenses. In a sample sentence, マイクは学校へ行きます. The verb 行きます is a present affirmative form of 行く, which means to go.
Thank you, Kimi. What puzzles most beginners may be that some parts of the speech are being dropped.
When a person is speaking for him or herself, I is omitted. In the same way, you is not often spoken when the person is directly speaking to the other person. Other parts are further omitted in casual conversation. For example, in English, you say, "Do you want to eat this?" when there is food in front of us. The full sentence would be これを食べたいですか? However, you could simply say 食べる? 食べる is the dictionary form of to eat. Now you see only the verb and there's no object that is equivalent to this or the topic particle o. Well, this is for casual conversation. What about the writing system?
The writing system has evolved greatly since it began adapting Chinese characters in the 6th century. There have been many reforms by the Japanese government to promote literacy in the 19th and the 20th centuries. Watch the following introduction to Japanese writing system to learn about the 3 scripts used in modern Japanese.